playing on Underpass here, Domination, using the Barrett 50 cal with Sleight of Hand Pro, Stopping Power Pro, and Steady Aim Pro. With the G18 as my backup, so I almost die here. Trying to get a Kimbo, and I think the next game I got the Kimbo with this G18 with a Glock. I prefer to say Glock. But talking a little bit about the snipers, I do prefer the Barrett over the Intervention for the simple fact is it just doesn't get as many hit markers as the Intervention does. The Intervention, it's a hit marker machine, and with it being a bolt action, once you get a hit marker, you pretty much lost your opportunity to kill the guy, and you're more than likely going to get shot and killed, and that's not good. I'm using Stopping Power because I am trying to work on my quick scoping technique, I guess. You know, I'm not going to be nowhere near as good as the Optic guys or Hutch or other people, but I'm trying to work on it. I'm working on it. I've had a few months of experience here. I'm like a experienced greenhorn. But there was this big fuss going around about the right perks to use on a sniper, how Steady Aim Pro is not Steady Aim. Sleight of Hand Pro isn't very effective on the sniper, or Stopping Power is just useless, or, you know, all this stuff. And, you know, no perk is useless. There is no perk in this game that's useless on any gun or any weapon. If you use the perk, it's going to help in some way or some fashion. If you're going to use cold-blooded on a sniper, I can guarantee you're going to sit back a lot more than rush up and try to quickscope some people. But using Stopping Power, it gives you that little edge to where you know if you shoot them, 8 times out of 10 they're going to die. Unless you're using the Intervention. Fail. Teammate gets him for me. But if you're using cold-blooded, like I said, you're going to want to sit back a lot more, which, if you're going to sit back, and if you're going for the higher kill streaks, by all means, you use cold-blooded. It's not very hard to get the nuke with cold-blooded and a sniper. Well, I'm not going to say it's not very hard, because it is hard. It's hard to get the nuke, it really is, unless you're boosting. Don't boost. It's bad. But that's about it, all I can say about the snipers. Talking a little bit about the patches that's coming out, or came out. Patch 108 for the PS3 came out a while back, and it fixed putting sentry guns in geometry on the map. The care package glitch, not really. And pretty much I think that's about it. A few other things I can't really remember. The main things though, that was the main things. On Xbox, I think it fixed a few more things like glitched lobbies and I think that's about it. Glitched lobbies and the other things I said on the PS3. So, what was I gonna say? My mind just went blank. Oh, okay. Some things I think they need to patch. You know, it's not. You know, they really do need to patch a lot more stuff that's more important than Commando. But one of my main gripes about this game though is Commando. It's not so much as it's overpowered; it's very overpowered. But that when you go to knife and you lunge, you're pretty invincible. Like you can't shoot them. So if you're in a close quarter battle, everybody seems to use Commando. And here's why: it's because when you're in close quarter combat using a submachine gun or whatever, they don't shoot you, they just knife you, because they know that if they don't have Commando and you do, they're going to get knifed. So everybody uses Commando now. I don't really think I got knifed at all in this game. Of course, I wasn't using a submachine gun. I really never got into any close quarter combat. So that's the main reason I didn't knife. And that makes people want to camp a little bit more, because they know that they will easily die if they get into close quarter combat. So they're going to want to hang back and get you from a distance, kind of like I'm doing in this game, for the most part. Another thing is kill streaks. You know, they're not that overpowered. You know, you can shoot them down. They're pretty easy to shoot down, except the AC-130, which takes 3, which you have to die at least once to get it. And that's one thing with the AC-130 needing 3 Stinger missiles. You have to die to get another Stinger missile, unless you're using Scavenger. But if you run out there to get a Scavenger package thingy, you're gonna die. So, I thought, oh, I'll use one-man army with it. But one-man army takes up your second perk, your second slot for a gun or a sidearm. So you cannot use the Stinger missile with one-man army. So like I said, you do have to die. And I think that the nuke is kind of easy to get if you're using Chopper Gunner or AC-130. Maybe after 15 kills, everything stops counting toward your streak. That's just something I'm throwing out there. Just throwing it out there. It's probably a bad idea. I'm gonna get bashed for it. Watch. Last but not least, the care package glitch. It's very, very annoying when a game starts and somebody launches a grenade launcher with their one-man army and danger close kit and gets 4 kills right off the bat, and they start doing the care package glitch. And you know you're screwed, because if they need a couple more special grenades, all they have to do is change classes, which takes 3 seconds with Pro, and then they have 2 more, which means 2 more care packages. And it's nothing worse than starting off the game, you know, not 1 minute into the game and somebody already has a Chopper Gunner or an AC-130, and nobody on either team has 11 kills. So it is annoying, and they need to fix it, which they are trying to. They're working on it, so I'm not gonna hate on them. That's all I can think of for that. I'm just rambling. Yeah, let's get that guy there. I don't really know what else to talk about. Oh, PS3s are in short demand, or supply I should say. High demand, short supply. I should know because I cannot find one anywhere. I have went all over town. I cannot find a PS3. I've called everybody. Funny story. I called Walmart. Talked to the guy. He's like, "Yeah, we have, 4 or 5 PS3s in stock right now. They're sitting in the case over there. I can see them." I'm like, "Oh, great. I'll be there in, however long it takes me, 15, 20 minutes to get there. Drive 20 miles." And he's like, "Okay, I'll see you in a little bit." Okay, well, I get there, and he tells me, "Oh, well, we sold out this morning." Oh my God, I almost jumped the counter. I drove 20 miles to Walmart because I thought they have a PS3, and then he's like, "Oh, we sold out hours ago." Jesus Christ, man. And the reason I'm wanting another PS3 is because the one I have now I'm wanting to give to my cousin, and I'm going to go ahead and buy me a new one, because I wouldn't mind having a bigger hard drive. Right now I'm using the 40 gigabyte PS3. And for all you Xbox guys out there, I do have an Xbox. I'm just riddled with these game systems. They're just, no, I just have 2. That's all I have, really. I don't have a Wii. I don't have a PSP or that rhymed. That was pretty cool. I've run out of stuff to talk about. I'm gonna talk about the gameplay. Try to quick scope the guy, get a hit marker. My teammate saves my life. Thank you very much. I missed this guy a few times. If you go into a game and you're planning on quick scoping the entire game, it's not gonna work. It's just, you're gonna have to hard scope sometimes. You're gonna see a guy across the map, and you can't quick scope from that far across the map unless you're freaking awesome. They did dumb down the akimbo shotties, maybe a little too much though, in my opinion. Now the SPOS, or I like to call it the pasta gun, because once you shoot somebody, afterwards they kind of look like pasta. Well, not really, but if it was real life, it would. You would totally look like pasta. Red slices of pasta. Anyway, pasta's not even red. Yeah, but anyway, I like to call it the pasta gun, which it's not overpowered in my opinion. It's an awesome gun. I use the SPOS a lot. I really do. I have a lot of clips. Speaking of clips, I'm working on a montage now. I'm going to try to put it together myself. If that don't work, I'm going to try to find an editor, somebody that can do simple editing, not lots of flashing or, you know, stuff like that. I don't know what everybody calls it. Go check out the forums over at PersonaGaming.com. They're new, they're improved, they're more user-friendly. We need more people in the forums so we can have another competition for you guys. I forgot what Eliminator said, but I think after 500 users or something like that, he's going to hold another competition. Before I run out of time, this is the end of the video. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later.